Okay, so this is absolutely the simplest trick that I'm sure I will ever say on YouTube. It's like so simple it's silly, but the fact is I didn't ever think about it until more recently, and I've lost pots because of it. And that's about unloading the kiln. And so I'm unloading my kiln now, and well, first of all, let me say you should always have, and especially in a glaze fire, you should also always have a kiln god. I put 2 in this one. I just wanted 2. So I have this one little thing that's just kind of a funny little thing that I made one day, but I always put in something that a kid made. I don't know why, but I just think it's important to have. This is a little rabbit that, she's not really a kid anymore, but she made it when she was a kid. And I like to have kiln gods in there. I was a little superstitious about it, and I wouldn't fire a kiln without a kiln god. So, okay, but that's not what the tip is, but that is a tip. Here's the one. So, especially when you get down lower, and if you use, like, sometimes I'll have my my posts stacked something like this. Wait, let me get all the pieces. It'll be something like, shoot, I'm sorry. There we go. Like that, with like one of these, and then like one of these, right? And so it's like that underneath a hot shelf, down in the bottom of the kiln. And I used to just pick up the shelf and pray that there was nothing stuck to the bottom of that shelf that might fall down into one of my pots and break it. That was a lot of praying, and it usually worked, but sometimes it didn't, and I broke a whole platter once by having a heavy one of these guys fall onto it. So here's the almost stupid trick, but you know, whatever, like it took me a while, is that I get my gloves on, and then I pick the shelf up, right? And what I do is I go to each post with my finger, and I touch it with my finger, and I check to make sure that it's actually dislodged. Like this one I can see, but basically all you have to do is stick your finger under the shelf where the post is and just make sure that it's dislodged. And then you have a free shelf, and you don't have to worry that some things might fall off because you checked it. You made sure. No, nothing is stuck to the bottom of that kiln shelf. Now, isn't that silly? But I just didn't do that. I just never thought of it until recently. Fingers. That's why we have fingers, to check to make sure there's no post stuck to the bottom of our kiln shelves. Okay, let me know if that's a aha for you, or if like you're like, Amy, everybody does that. Some of these things, I don't know if they're really tips for other people, but for me, they have been really helpful.